at you because it's weird to look. Yeah.
So why do we need nuclear to fight against climate change?
Well, nuclear is one of the energy sources that is very low carbon. So what it means is that the emissions that are generated because of electricity being produced are very low, especially looking at the fact that nuclear is producing huge amount of electricity that is very, very needed for the world to develop and decarbonize different sectors of activity. On one side, just usual electricity production, but also powering electric vehicles, electrifying industry. This will all need to be done with raising the output of electricity in the world, and nuclear can provide this huge amount of electricity with very low emissions. Yeah, that's a question that is asked very often, while knowing that there are other sources of energy that are low carbon, and nuclear is a source of energy that many people think that we can just get rid of. To be honest, to me the answer is very simple. We need the source of energy that will work 24/7, providing the electricity for the factories, for hospitals, for other facilities that need to always be available for humans. And for these reasons we cannot base our activity on the sources that are intermittent and that we cannot predict what will be the output in any given moment. Actually, nuclear has some input in every SDG. Just to remind several of them, there is, for example, SDG related to no poverty. Nuclear energy is a source of very abundant electricity, which leads to improving the conditions of life of people and ensuring that no poverty will be less poverty will be experienced in future generations. Obviously providing clean, affordable energy, providing additional means of preserving health of people by using nuclear techniques to cure illnesses, but also to preserve food. This is another SDG, so preserve food, sanitize the products in order to prevent malnutrition or illnesses related to food contamination. So these are only several of them, but I know that each of the SDGs is actually influenced by the nuclear energy good features. Well, the progress is very important, and raising the share of nuclear electricity is crucial for any country that is developed and has developed industry and society. However, it always needs to be taken into account that if nuclear is not providing the electricity, some other source has to. And in the case when this source is a fossil fuel energy like coal or gas, then there is a problem, because a developed country should not base their future on fossil fuels. If any fossil fuels are being burned in the future, it should be in the countries that are disadvantaged and cannot provide any other source of electricity. Therefore, I think that Japan really should rethink its policy and go towards raising the share of nuclear electricity as much as possible.